Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to Galactic Civilizations 4 Supernova and our playthrough as the Nyx, where this episode we will hopefully end the Manti once and for all and take the war to the Zolotzi in earnest. So, we've got Nexus Mastery happening. We still haven't used our Terrastar, and our efforts to build a gateway near enemy territory has unfortunately not borne any fruit. But we will be able to get another Stellar Architect out fairly soon and make another attempt. I'm trying to find a better spot for a black hole, but I think we will stick with our original plan, which was to build it somewhere. There's a black hole somewhere around here. There it is. Don't know why it wasn't popping up. That black hole, there's probably a better one somewhere else that we can't see. But anyway, our Tower Star is currently just chilling at the back, hoping for that gateway experiment. That's really all we want to do right now. Let's see where we go. One thing that we will have to do, though, as we discovered that the Bubble Commander 2 was actually a rubbish design. We will actually take these out and refit them to be Bubble Commander 1s. That will not take that long. One turn, an Alarium, and an amount of credits, so we'll do that. 17 moves. They can probably reach us here. We'll do these one at a time, but there's another Bubble Commander 2 here that I would very much like to refit. All right, let's send it. And there it is, the new Bubble Commander, who will hopefully be way more effective. This one has got the appropriate amount of shields, 290 total shields on this guy. So let's send him in and we should see, yeah, much improved performance. Hey, and we stole 2 ships. Always nice. Okay, now that we have a Bubble Commander 2 here, Bubble Commander 1, sorry, we'll need to refit this guy. So let's do that. Make you back into a Bubble Commander. Just lose it. We still have space for some ships, so let's take some of these Zolotzi frigates and just drop them in here. There we go. I believe these are trying to get back their drones. Okay, and that's a mighty powerful fleet. Checking back in, we are only at war currently with the Manti cluster and the Zolotzi, so let's go after them. We will assign this fleet to maybe cause some problems for the Zolotzi. Let's send them down this way to intercept anything coming through. Let's just make sure we have a bank of antimatter. That should do. And to make sure we have a bank, let's crack taxes up ever so slightly. There's our next Stellar Architect ready to go. We can get him a Guardian fleet. We'll happily push out a Battle Hammer and a Bubble Commander. That's a good start. Let's send you boys. Send you to the front over here. I really want that. I want that thing in play. Gosh darn it. I want it in play. And if Shipyard, yep. Work away at that Battle Hammer for us. It'll take some time, but remember, on most planets, we are just aiding shipyard production. Then you're waiting for that Bubble Commander. That's light casualties back on the Kinetic Killer. They're slowly working down this fleet. I don't want to lose the Kinetic Killer. I really, really don't. He's down to 42 HP. Excellent. Now this fleet with its Bubble Commander and a bunch of drones will wait for you boys. And then you can go and try to get that thing built. The gateway. Very nice. A new cult has begun to grow in numbers in Fen. The cult has grown wealthy by convincing rich members to make substantial donations. We can gain a leader. Totalitarianism increases. Tax them heavily. This is awkward. Turns out declaring war on you wasn't the best idea we've had. The war will continue with the Mantis. I'm sorry. The war will continue. This is what we like to see. A no casualty fight and a bunch of cruisers, some frigates, couple fighters, easy peasy, and a couple new stolen ships. A cruiser and a frigate that we don't really have space for, but we can use them to intercept fighters and other annoying ships. And in fact, we'll just throw them away against these. Against the cruisers. I don't actually care that much. 3 months to conquer this colony. I don't really want to tie this fleet up for 3 whole months, but I guess we will. It's in rebellion anyway. Abandon the siege. Over here, hopefully we don't lose the Kinetic Killer here. Please don't kill my Kinetic Killer. Let's watch the battle. Please don't. Ship HUDs. Cinematics. The one with no HP will be the Kinetic Killer. Seems like he's doing okay. Nanite Repair Cloud has activated, so that's going to get him back some HP. 13.2. But his 5 shield is down. They're starting to target him. And I think he survived. Not only did he survive, he actually got some HP. So that's great news. And we stole a ship. We have annexed a planet from the Zolotzi. We've got the synthetic surveyor coming out. We'll just send him out to help us find some stuff. It's an anti-cruiser. We can add him into the fleet, in fact. Excellent. Pop you back in. That planet is now ours, and I'm very tempted to take over this ring world, but I would like the Orb of Dragonol event first. So I'm going to send this fleet. I should probably set them for repairs, in all honesty, and maybe upgrade his bubble commander. That will probably cost a lot of cash. Yeah, that's 1,800 something to turn him back in. That's not going to happen for a while. He'll just have to stay with the shields that he's giving us at the moment, which isn't that much. We'll put him down to repairs. Or a bit. Okay. Meanwhile, this fleet currently hanging out, ready to make a push into Manti space. We actually have 2 fleets, I think. No, we've got the 1. They're coming back into Siege Shoal, so we're just gonna have to bounce a little bit here. There's still a lot of ships. Let's clean them up before they get too uppity. The synthetic surveyor, go out there and find us the orb. Our deep space surveyors encountered a floating relic of impossible origin. The artifact pulses with an eerie shifting light, seemingly distorting reality around it. The Void Heart. Plus 20 influence growth for 10 months. Tales of the Honor DLC. Harvest. Give me the cash. Our flagship has discovered a drifting Arnorian capsule inside. Ancient beacon core. Still humming with residual energy. Gain a large resource boost from advanced precursor device. Yeah. We'll take a large research boost. Nexus Mastery in 5 months. We're going to need another Dyson Sphere. What are all of you ships doing? And what exactly do we have here? A lot of drones. Some siege ships. A bubble commander. A lot of stolen frigates. Okay, so just a bunch of drones and frigates. How long is this? Now, I've spotted a fleet on the way in. So let's intercept. Can just barely get there, no casualties. Excellent stuff. Another Zolotzi fleet. The chain of Zolotzi fleets are coming. That's beautiful. Exactly what you like to see. Spread out and easy to take down. Alright, they are sieging Brachia, but we do have our fleet in position to stop that. No casualties. These are some thick invasion fleets. They've got a lot of invaders. They're trying to do some kind of quick capture here. That's not going to work, my friends. Yeah, let's just capture this, their capital, work our way back, and exit the Manti from the game. We need to simplify a little bit. Now, we do have some more Zolotzi ships on the way in. Let's go beat them back. No casualties. 2 more stolen ships. No casualties. 2 more stolen ships. You guys, having accomplished your mission, we've got some more Zolotzi ships sort of making their way over to Caridia. We'll let them repair for as long as they can. We will ignore and maybe take Korra. Will be a fairly long campaign, but let's go in for Korra. After capturing the precursor artifact, we find inside a treasure trove of precursor art. Beautiful. Alien art. We're still sort of waiting for this other fleet to arrive, so let's hang out here for the moment. Hopefully they speed up how quickly the Kineticiller recovers. The Sworn Nyx has drained us. We wish for serenity. Ah, you waited too long. Sorry. Kineticiller's back down to 80 HP. Come on, man. While the enemy is still far away, I think I will bite the bullet. Upgrade this Bubcom to a Bubcom 2, because that'll give us a lot more shielding to play around with if we can get up the cash. So it's back to the bazaar. Precursor nanites are here. Let's sell all the precursor nanites. That should be enough to get us that upgrade. And with it will mean that that ship won't take nearly as much damage because it's going to have something like 50 shields minimum. Something. Okay, you guys get ready to link up with this fleet. We've got space in here. We want the Stellar Architect for sure. There's a Battle Hammer and a Bubcom. What version Bubcom is this? 228 shield strength, whereas this one is 136. So this is outdated. This is the newer model. Let's put the Battle Hammer in here. I don't think it could fit. We'll cut a couple drones and see if we can fit the battle hammer. Maybe space for one drone. All right, mission accomplished. Send in the delivery men. Oh, and by the way, the mimics have just declared war on us. By the way, just putting that out there. That's a thing that just happened. And now that they are, was it the mimics or the Iconians? I don't remember. Let's have a look. It was the Iconians. So everything Iconian is now up for grabs. That's these boys over here. This stretch of patch of land. Got another big Zolotzi fleet making their way over here. But we really want to try and get this Nexus up. So I think we're just going to go over to this. Maybe stop off somewhere. Screw it. Send them in. We're going after this planet. Then we'll set up a black hole right here and start blowing up Zolotzi stuff. The assumption being, of course, that we can get a Terra Star through the gateway. It's a big assumption. Probably not even accurate. That's a hopeless fight, if I ever saw one. GG's. Thanks for the ships. Now, here we're going straight after Korra. So let's go grab it. It's a Stellar Architect from the Mimits. We cannot quite get Korra with our one siege vessel. Are you kidding me? We don't even have siege vessels here? What are you even doing? Alright, get out of there. Oi, oi, oi. Ships everywhere. Alright, Caridia fleet is back up. That should make this fleet way safer in the future. And they do have the ability to siege. So they will go after Korra. Blowing up anything along the way. Let's get out another Battlehammer Mark II. There is yet another Battlehammer. Beautiful. All right, we admit maybe declaring war wasn't our brightest moment. We're not thrilled about it. Yeah, we'll accept that ceasefire. Go kill the Zolotzi Stellar Architect. How dare you try to build anything? 6 months remaining on this siege. We'll have enough time to get there and lift it. Meanwhile, let's take the new capital away from the Mantis. Orbital bombarded. 3 months we'll be sat there. And I'm kind of over beating around the bush with the AI. Maybe we should just declare the Ever War. I think our fleets are in a position where they're unstoppable now with these upgraded bubble commanders. We're taking no casualties. We've got a lot of stuff out there. Like, they're trying really hard, but they can't even kill a single drone this time around. Much better if you just went in with the beams, my guys. We are now at war with the Mimits. Light casualties in this attack. That's okay. I think we actually lost something valuable there. What is this fleet? Assault drones, a bubble commander. Are you kidding me? Did we just lose? Did we just lose the Kinetic-Killer? You have got to be kidding me. We did. We lost the Kinetic-Killer. I put a lot of work into that. He's a Lotzi. Get out of here. Alright, rip the Kinetic-Killer. We don't have enough punch in this fleet. I guess we're gonna fall back, pick up some more drones, rebuild the Kinetic-Killer somewhere. This planet's under siege. I don't actually care about that colony. They're also retaking Alpha Ceti 3. Again, I don't actually care about that. These colonies will all rebel. I care about one thing. We're gonna sell that device, tactical thrusters. I don't much care about it. I want my ships to get into their positions. I want to build a gateway. It's all I care about right now. Alright, the Mimits are throwing cruisers at us and frigates as we're sieging their homeworld. Oh, sieging the Manti homeworld. That's whatever. There's Nexus Mastery. This allows us to get our next set of upgrades if we chose. Unfortunately, I believe we aren't able to because we don't have enough energy. We're pretty much clear to do whatever we want. It's going to be antimatter accelerators for even better weaponry. We can rebuild the Kinetic-Killer, but we'll probably want to upgrade it with psionic impalers, for example, singularity drivers. I don't know. In the meantime, I think just more battle hammers before we work on that. In our quest for perfection, we calculated many outcomes, but this is an anomaly. Your resistance is unexpected. The war, we'll accept that ceasefire. They'll probably declare war on us again in the not too distant future, or we will do the Ever War, one or the other. This fleet, without the ability to siege, you're just gonna come back here and clear this. Now, our stolen ships are going to take a total loss here because, you know, they're stolen ships and they suck. There's still quite a lot of ships here. I think this was supposed to go into the fleet that I sent out. It's not supposed to just be chilling here at Fen. That's a mistake. I don't mind admitting. Ship will stumble upon a lost cargo container. Sell it. How long is it going to take them to take Fen? 10 months? Not a problem. Not a problem. What we will do is grab this fleet, liberate here, and then by the time that's done, send them over to liberate there, pick up the siege ship if it's still alive, and then we're back on the plan. Not to mention we have this fleet making their way over. Grab that, we'll build a gateway right here, and finally see if we can get this Terrastar through. Alrighty, we got that world from the Manti. Now they are pushed back all the way here. We're just going to continue to go out there and siege them down. So it's over to Till. No casualty fight over here. Plot a course for Fen. Brachia is back under siege, and this time I don't think we actually have anything nearby. I'm literally just throwing away the ships that we steal at this point. That's a Zolotzi Stellar Nexus. I think I will steal that. Go ahead and just bombard this planet. There is an extension matrix in the capsule, a rare ship upgrade. Bring it on board. Thank you. Orbital bombard. Okay, now this fleet is siege capable. It's back down to Coral. Meanwhile, back up at Nyx, we've got this Bubble Commander. It is an updated model with siege capabilities. Let's go ahead and pick up a pair of battle hammers, add them into this fleet, and sure, a couple of drones as well. Excellent, that's another fleet ready to go out and invade, and we will hit the Manti from this direction. Once the Manti are done, we will just continue to roll the Zolotzi and squish and exterminate everything else in our way. We keep stealing ships from the Zolotzi, and it's more of a pain than it is a pleasure. All of these ships, I don't need them. I guess this is a decent-ish fleet that can go out and blow stuff up, I suppose. Just be on standby over there. We probably do want to kill this fleet. Your flagship captain comes across a drifting cargo container. 5% growth. Excellent stuff. Okay, antimatter accelerators, singularity drives, and psionic impalers. Very nice. Gravimetric detection, force fields, invulnerability, spheres, battle frame, defense systems, titanium plating. This is all very, very nice. Yeah, sure. We'll take those. Okay, Till is ours. There's a fleet here that doesn't wish to live anymore. Let's assist them. Get rid of these troublesome ships. We'll grab Till 2, I suppose. 1 month on that one. There's another Bubcom 2. Whoopsies, we should have cancelled that. Let's refit you back into a Bubcom 1, and then you will actually be useful to the cause. Greatest military blunder of all time. They are back sieging Fen. Really rather annoying. That's going to be 8 months on that. Now we could send our fleets back, but here we are, coming to siege Koro. Go ahead and invade that. 5 months. Beautiful. That planet is ours. We could take the Stellar Nexus, but again, we don't have the energy. We'd have to grab this Dyson Sphere first. So let's do that. That sounds like fun. Let's actually pirate this Dyson Sphere. That's a Bubble Commander. Beautiful. Send it up. Manti's still throwing ships at us. It's incredible how many ships the AI does manage to field. Like, it's actually genuinely impressive. But their numbers are dwindling. I don't think they've got a lot left in the tank, in all honesty. Okay, now moving up to Vango. The Manti would really, really love a ceasefire. We're not going to give it to them. Invade the Alshat Dyson Sphere. Invade it. 2 months. I want it. I don't just want it. This fleet's moving in on Abarku. All of this so that we can just see if Dyson Sphere, if Terra Stars can go through gateways. All of this. An ancient terraforming device. Sure, we could probably pick up another totalitarianism here. We can go for prestige, which is double the ship experience, and we will do that. Yes, double ship experience sounds good. All right, bombardment there and there. 3 months on each, and that should be the Manti out of the game, and we don't have to worry about that particular problem anymore. They'll probably recap that one planet. You've waited too long, Mantis. You're dead. You're dead. You're done for. It's over for you. Me another battle hammer. You all look like nails to me, and I'm bringing the hammer. Cool. So now that we have that Dyson Sphere, we can go ahead and grab this Nexus over here. Our flagship finds a derelict mining drone. Give me the Durantium. Enif is under siege. Not a big deal, really. And there's gravimetric deflection. We've annexed a planet from the Brotherhood and from the Zolotzi. Beautiful. Gravitonic warheads, I guess, is here, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. And I mean, let's just keep cranking out the battle hammers. The battle hammers probably don't even need bubble commanders, but when we have it, we're going to use it. Invade the Stellar Nexus. That's 4 months. No Stellar Nexus for you, Zolotzi. Nice to see the AI did build a Stellar Nexus, though. That's pretty cool. I can appreciate that. We did lose a ship there. A whole bunch of planets just got captured. Probably an assault drone that we lost, I want to say. The battle hammer on his own cannot take on this quite large fleet here, though. But 1 month on Enif? Oh my god. I don't really want to lose Enif. If I was thinking clearly, I could have actually saved it. Might still be able to. It's a long flight, though. Never mind, we get there in one shot. The Zolotzi would like a ceasefire, and that's a no. I'm over it. I'm over it. Zolotzi, it's over for you. We are losing a lot of drone ships here. This fleet does not have a battle hammer. I thought it did. Maybe we lost it. We're just sitting here eating a bunch of hits. 51 from the beam, 55 from the missiles. This thing is actually kind of beefy. I need that cap to go down faster. Alrighty, they're trying to retake all of these worlds over here, annoyingly, but we have the fleets free now, and we can send them back this way, recap everything, and that'll be GG's for the Manti. Right, Korra is ours. We might as well grab this planet. This is quite the butchery that we're doing here. This is not artistic at all in the slightest. We are just clobbering the AI. I might as well send this fleet out. Not the most tactically brilliant game I've ever played, but then again, it never really had to be. Still, this does not feel like a machine-run operation right now. And these military starbases are actually causing us a problem. We're gonna have to take them over. Diplomatic summit. The ambassador is not popular. Really, really not popular. Do we grant a visit or decline diplomatically? Peace within the colony will be maintained, but our relationship with the Mimits will suffer. That's okay. Prototype warhead, give me the gold. We're gonna lose our drone ships here, and that's a problem. We're gonna have to send this Stellar Architect back, but we did get it anyway. Singularity beams coming up next. Let's go ahead and grab this military starbase. We need to actually pay a little bit more attention when we're sieging as to what's around us, because those military starbases actually hurt. But okay, Korra and Kinda are ours. And the question is, where do we want to strike at the Zolotzi from here? We already have a fleet stealing everything from them over this way, but unfortunately, this fleet is starting to take some serious losses here. I will park them on the Dyson Sphere, I think. I don't think it gives them a bonus. Is there a military starbase? Can we take the military starbase? No. We're already too weak. We are already too weak. But okay, we can still move outside of the military starbase's sphere of influence and maybe resupply somewhere. I don't want to lose the Stellar Architect. That's the main thing. Let's rendezvous with this fleet over here. Fen has been taken, which is annoying. They're being so annoying. Can you not be annoying, Zolotzi? Oh my god. Go back and retake Fen. I can't wait to blow up all of your shit. Alright, let's retake Brakira. 3 months. You guys were supposed to rendezvous. It's just a bunch of assault drones with a bubble commander. Don't be dicks! They're being dicks. Oh my god. That's my fault. I didn't check the moves that they had on this fleet before I started to shuffle them about. Couple lost ships there. We may be finished, but you're a fool if you think we'll hand our people to your custody. The Manti clusters have been destroyed, thankfully. Okay, the important thing is that the Stellar Nexus did survive. We still have a Bobcom and some drones. We can wipe these guys out now. Pain in my... Now, where's that black hole? We are going to plant it right here. Right in your face. They're trying to siege Zintrini. That I won't allow. Zintrini's done good work for us. A little bit light on ships. I don't think I have anything that I can task for the liberation. We've got these 5 and we're coming to try and take back Fen. I don't think we can even siege Fen. So we will liberate Zintrini. We have time. It's just annoyances. Alright, so that now belongs to the Intwiri, who we're not at war with. Let's finish off the Zolotzi and bring this one to a close, please. Go back and liberate Tai. 7 months. Beautiful. This fleet. You guys head on down here. I need you 2 ships to find safe port, please. Alright, finally, let's construct this stellar gateway again and hope that we can actually withstand all of the Zolotzi BS. Endless zeros went down. Unfortunate, but it's okay. Singularity beams is finished. Your starbase is a direct threat. It's staying right where it is. Watch and see. Hyper efficient researching. We'll just put this on repeatable. Be done. I think you're just going to do assault drones indefinitely. Wait, is this Nyx? Did I just put Nyx to do assault drones indefinitely? Are you crazy? No. We want the Kinetic Killer back up and running. New ship class. Show ship designs. The Kinetic Killer. Alright, and this guy we're going to give all the toys. All the toys. We'll take out all the weapons that we currently have in here, which was a silly amount. And I'll show you what we come up with in just a moment. Okay. Now, for the Kinetic Killer version 2, we're going to need a bit more antimatter and similarium as we've put in some premium stuff here. And let's try to get him built. So back over here, buy some antimatter. The Kinetic Killer version 2. What is he packing? Well, he has got a beam attack of 71 for sporting 4 subspace rupture beams. For his missile attack of 60, 3 graviton torpedoes. And for kinetic attacks, because he's the Kinetic Killer after all, 145 kinetic attacks with 12 hypervelocity spitters. 44 shield strength is respectable, and an armor rating of 52. He's got vampire modules, self-repair alloys, and repair nanite clouds, all for survivability, and he is an absolute unit. Build him. Hopefully we won't get this one killed. It wasn't even like a spectacular death like the Beam Hell, as this fleet struggles to try and just get out. Actually, this is the Battle Hammer fleet, backed up by 1 assault drone and no bubble commander, taking moderate casualties, freeing Zintrini. We took some losses there. Oh, wait a minute. It did have a bubble commander. We got extremely hammered. I thought that fleet would have done a little bit better. I really don't want to lose Zintrini, man. And the help of a military starbase as well. Well, we've managed to liberate Zintrini, at very least. Did come at some material cost. Let's go ahead and grab this planet, pummel it into the ground. The Mimits have built a gateway. Oh, look at you, Mimits. If I knew that, I would have just stolen your gateway. But alrighty. Speaking of, 6 turns until we finish our gateway. Jeez, what an absolute cluster of a game. Still, at least 1 threat has been removed. The Zolotzi at 44% of the way to a prestige victory. We're under siege somewhere again. Back at Fen. 2 months on that one. We do have a fleet inbound down to Fen, I believe. We may lose the planet before they get there. More light casualties out of this fleet trying to make it out of enemy territory. They're putting up a fight. Go away, Wally. We don't care about you. Add Astra, throwing out more battle hammers. Just regroup at Nyx. We'll decide where you go from there. They do not want this fleet to get away, but they will. Your starbase is staying right where it is. Sorry to tell you. Okay, what do we got here? Battle Hammer, Bobcom, version 1. Spit you out, get you upgraded. Oh my god, it's so expensive. You know, I'm kind of tempted just to tax the crap out of my people again. Oh, we're gonna have to wait on that one. In the meantime, got another Battle Hammer. Bunch of you boys. You know, I still think we're gonna send this fleet out as is. We'll intercept that Zolotzi ship. Coming back down to siege Zintrini. Does not appear this fleet is going to make it home. Excellent. We've taken another planet. There's the Mimit Gateway. I don't really have a use for this fleet other than, you know, keeping the Zolotzi busy up in the north. What I will do is probably send them out to claim all of this northern territory away from the Zolotzi. Round up all of these ships. It's not that they're a particular threat. They just have so very many ships everywhere, being a nuisance. Really is quite annoying. All right, let's go get them. Very messy game. But that's kind of how it is when you're fighting multiple factions back to back. They're always going to slip something through space, siege your backline, be a pain. They're coming to stop us from building our gateway again, resetting the counter. Fine, throw away all of your ships. I don't mind. We will get this gateway built. We will get this gateway built. Build it. Okay, Zintrini is once again safe. I guess we'll fly over here and retake Fen. Oh, no, we have a fleet in station. Let's retake Fen. Sorry, Fen, get bombarded. Feels wrong that we've had a Terra Star this long and we haven't had a chance to use it, all because we want to try and send it through a gateway. But gosh darn it, we're sending it through a gateway. What are you doing? No, I want you to... Why are you sieging here? I wanted you to... Oh, that's a bug. That's a bug. Okay. Cancel that. Pay the debt. Whatever. Outside of our fleet range? What are you talking about? You telling me there's nothing I can steal over here? Are you telling me there's nothing I can steal here? Alright, retake Fen. 4 months. Shibus. There's nothing for me to pirate over here. Intwiri is stealing planets from us. Oh my god, Dratha is under siege. Pain in my... I should have just used the damn Terra Star like however long ago. I should have just done it. Why did I wait? There is the Zolotzi mining operation somewhere here. Crowning Jewel, nothing is beyond our reach. Our fleets can be halfway across the galaxy in an instant with travel solved. The only limit to our growth is a living space. Our people know what is possible. They've seen it at long last. +1 movement to all of our ships. Our people long for the artificial paradise once enjoyed by the ringworlders. We will give it to them. Let's get to work. Research the habitable rings and build a ring world. Well, put a ring on it. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, let's pair the gateway. Paired it. It is now paired. Can we send the Terra Star through the gateway? Please. I need this. I need this so much. We can't. It actually can't go through. It actually can't go through. It actually can't go through. Hang on. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Well, for science. We did it for science. Undock the ships. Let's see how this actually works. Oof. Okay, so yes. You can send your ships through, but unfortunately, Terra Star is just too damn big. It is as we suspected. Lame game. 0 out of 10. Who needs balance anyway? Well, let's start the long walk for the Terra Star to get somewhere. Probably, I think the Mimits are going to get Terra Starred. We'll just send them over here. That's going to take forever. Three movement is really not a lot. What we could do, I suppose, can we even do this? Can we use emergency speed on Terra Stars? What about upgrade fleet propulsion? No. It's really sad. But alright. Fair enough. Fair play, game. Fair play. I appreciate your attempts at balance. Well done, well done. I don't know how many hours that was just for the sake of testing this thing out, but whatever. Here we are now, and we have a fleet deep in Zolotzi territory. We're going to go and retake Savo because we can. There's that starbase that's going to give us the extra ship range, hopefully, to now move in and take Pearl and Toria. But I think the situation is finally in hand with the Manti gone and the Zolotzi sort of being carved up into little itty-bitty pieces. I'm surprised that the AI haven't, like, started destroying each other. The Intwiri are at war with both of these guys now. The Zolotzi is at war with me and the Intwiri. That's good. And, yeah, the Mimits. So it is happening. It's nice. They'll have to start fighting each other. And meanwhile, we are just going to be taking everything back away from the AI in no particular order. And we should be able to wrap this one up in the next episode. So let's just keep grabbing all the stuff. These things are going to flip back to us, yes? Those are in rebellion. That's in rebellion. This fleet isn't really made for sieging. I think we'll just send him... Oh, I don't know. Sort of this way direction. This fleet's waiting for a troop transport, and then he can go doing stuff. And this fleet, I thought I asked you to go after Pearl. Please make that happen. Terrastar, I thought I asked you to go over here. Please make that happen. And that is where we're going to end this episode. We are... I mean, this felt like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Making progress, but a little bit slowly as they just kept retaking planets and worlds. But I think we've beaten back the AI's ships to the point where they are fairly irrelevant. And I'm kind of looking at the numbers here. The Mimics have the most ships. They're probably the most dominant. The Zolasi still have an absolute ton of ships somewhere out there. And I was kind of tempted to just declare the Everwar or Against the Tide. Technically, Against the Tide gives us more prestige, even though the Everwar takes 90 months. Why is that? This takes 88. They're essentially the same thing, but this is worth so much more prestige. But whatever. I don't think we're going to do that. We're just going to win by destroying everybody. And hopefully that'll be in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I will see you in the next one for hopefully what will be a next Galactic domination victory. Bye, guys.